Okay, hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss regarding some points from the transpiration unit. In this topic, we have earlier discussed so many points. So today we are going to start with the factors affecting rate of transpiration as well as significance of transpiration. So let's get started. Okay. Factors affecting the rate of transpiration. Transpiration is influenced by various factors. These factors are as follows. First one, that is external factors which are outside the body of plant. It's called as external factors, or we can call them as environmental factors. Second one, that is B, internal factors. That is mean by the factors which are related with morphological and anatomical characters or factors related with body of the plant. Okay, so two types of factors affect the transpiration. So let's go thoroughly with the external factors or environmental factors which affect the rate of transpiration. First one, there are 6 external factors. First one, temperature, light, atmospheric humidity, atmospheric pressure, water content of soil, or we can say soil water, and air currents or wind. These are some environmental factors that affects the rate of transpiration. First one, temperature. Water evaporates more at high temperatures than that of low temperature. As a result, increase in temperature increases the rate of transpiration. But in cotton and onion, there is decline in stomatal opening at a temperature exceeding 30 degrees Celsius. So, some plants in which if temperature increases, the stomatal transpiration is increases. If temperature decreases, stomatal transpiration decreases. But in cotton and onion, if the temperature goes more than 30 degrees Celsius, at that time stomata get closed and transpiration rate decreases. Second one, that is light. Okay, light affect the rate of transpiration in two ways, direct and indirect way. First, by increasing the temperature, light increases the rate of transpiration. Secondly, light affects the opening and closing of stomata by increasing or decreasing the turgidity of guard cells. So, in these two ways, light affects the rate of transpiration. Stomata are normally opened during daytime and closed during night. However, in CAM plant, that is crassulacean and acid metabolism plants, or plants which are having crassulacean and acid metabolism, these are called as CAM plants. The stomata are closed during daytime and remain open at night time. Even bright moonlight induces the opening of stomata in some plant. So, in many plants, the stomata are closed at midday if the plant are wilted. The stomata of cereals opens only for 1 to 2 hours during daytime. Even the quality of light affects the opening and closing of stomata. The stomata are closed in far red and ultraviolet light. Maximum opening of stomata occur in presence of red and blue light. Third one, that is atmospheric humidity. Third environmental factor. When the atmosphere is humid, that is high humidity is there, transpiration is naturally less. If the air is dry or humidity is less, the transpiration is more. The rate of transpiration is inversely proportional to the humidity in the atmosphere. Next one, that is atmospheric pressure. If atmospheric pressure is higher, the rate of transpiration will be low because of increase in the density of air. If atmospheric pressure is lower, the rate of transmission is higher. Thus, the rate of transpiration is inversely proportional to the atmospheric pressure. Fifth factor, that is water content of soil. We can call it as a soil water. Plant absorbs enough water if water is available in the soil. If the rate of absorption is less, it results in decrease in rate of transpiration. Soil water controls the rate of transpiration. If there is a sufficient amount of water is present inside the soil, then only plant can able to absorb this water and it will be transpired through the aerial parts. Otherwise, if there is a decrease in water or sometimes xeric conditions are there, at that time the cuticles of plant is very thick, and in that duration the transpiration rate is quite less. Next one, that is air current, that is wind. When wind blows, it removes water vapor from the vicinity of plants, and as a result of this, the humidity of surrounding air near the plants decreases. When humidity near the plant decreases, the rate of transpiration increases, but at very high wind velocity, stomata are closed. So at very high wind velocity, stomata remains closed and transpiration rate will be lesser. So these are some factors which affect the rate of transpiration. External factors includes temperature, light, atmospheric humidity, atmospheric pressure, soil water and air current or wind. Let's see what are the internal factors affecting the transpiration. It includes generally size of leaf, coating of cuticle, wax or cutin on leaf, number and size of stomata per unit area of leaf, water content of mesophyll cells and root shoot ratio of the plant. So let's see one by one. First of all, size of leaf. The rate of transpiration increases if leaf size is more. The rate of transpiration is reduced by reducing leaf size in xerophytic plants. For example, जर लीफ मोठे असतील तर त्याच्यामध्ये नंबर ऑफ स्टोमाटा खूप जास्त असतील. नंबर ऑफ स्टोमाटा जितके जास्त तितकंच ट्रान्सपिरेशन जास्त होईल, आणि लीफ छोटा असेल तर नंबर ऑफ स्टोमाटा कमी असतील आणि त्यामुळे साईज कमी असेल तर ट्रान्सपिरेशन सुद्धा कमी होतं. ठीक आहे. फॉर एक्झाम्पल झिरोफॅटिक प्लांटमध्ये, फॉर एक्झाम्पल ॲलोवेरामध्ये लीफ जे आहेत किंवा कॅक्टस फॅमिलीमध्ये जे काही कॅक्टस आहेत तर त्याच्यामध्ये लीफ जे आहेत तर ते स्पाइन टाईप आहेत, म्हणजे त्यांची साईज खूप रिड्युस्ड आहे. त्याच्यामुळे वॉटर ट्रान्सपिरेशनची प्रोसेस जी आहे तर ती खूप कमी असते. सेकंडली, कोटिंग ऑफ क्युटिकल वॅक्स अँड क्युटिन. कोटिंग ऑफ दीज on the leaf surface reduces the rate of transpiration. लीफ इपिडर्मिसच्या वरच्या बाजूला, सगळ्यात बाहेरच्या बाजूला एक थिक वॅक्सी कव्हरिंग असतं, त्याला आपण क्युटिकल असं म्हणतो. मग हे जर क्युटिकल प्रेझेंट असेल तर क्युटिकल अनरप्चर्ड थिक क्युटिकल रिड्युसेस द रेट ऑफ ट्रान्सपिरेशन. थर्ड वन, नंबर अँड साइज ऑफ स्टोमाटा पर युनिट एरिया. So the rate of transpiration depends upon the stomata per unit leaf area. The number of stomata varies from 50 to 300 per square mm. If the number of stomata is more, rate of transpiration is more. In addition, if stomatal aperture is large, that pore is large, then the rate of transpiration is also higher or more. Next factor, that is water content of mesophyll cells. The water lost in the form of vapor during transpiration is actually lost from mesophyll cells of the leaf. When there is less water in mesophyll cells, the rate of transpiration is reduced considerably. आपण टीयर्स ऑफ लीफ बघितलं होतं टोमॅटो ट्रान्सपिरेशन मध्ये. त्याच्यामध्ये आपण बघितलं की मेसोफिल सेल्सच्या वेसिनिटीमध्ये एअर कॅव्हिटी असतात किंवा चेंबर असतो, तर त्याच्यामध्ये मेसोफिल सेल्समधून येणारे जे काही वॉटर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ वेपर आहे ते स्टोअर होतं. जर मेसोफिल सेल्समध्येच वॉटर कमी असेल तर रेट ऑफ ट्रान्सपिरेशन आपोआप कमी होतो. फिफ्थ वन, दॅट इज रूट शूट रेशिओ. रूट शूट रेशो म्हणजे ऍक्च्युअली प्लांटचा जमिनीच्या आत आणि जमिनीच्या वर किती पोर्शन आहे ह्याचा रेशो, त्याला आपण रूट शूट रेशो असं म्हणतो. द रेट ऑफ ट्रान्सपिरेशन इज इन्क्रीज्ड विथ इन्क्रीज इन रूट शूट रेशो. Sorghum has more extensive root system than that of corn. Hence, sorghum transpire at a higher rate per unit of leaf surface than corn. Sorghum root system provides more water to its shoot than the corn root system, and thus the rate of transpiration is directly proportional to the root as to shoot ratio. So these are some factors, internal factors, which affect the transpiration rate. Next point from this topic is significance of transpiration. Significance of transpiration. First one, circulation of water in plants. The process of transpiration develops a continuous water stream from roots to the aerial parts of the plant, and therefore it increases the rapidity of water translocation. The upward movement of water helps in better growth and photosynthesis of plant. As we have discussed in ascent of sap, the transpiration pull is responsible for absorption of water as well as circulation of absorbed material or water inside the area whole plant body or aerial part of the body. This is the first significance, that circulation of water in plant body. Secondly, absorption of minerals and their distribution in the plant. So transpiration is directly proportional to the rate of absorption of water and minerals, because when the rate of transpiration increases, then there is increased absorption of water. Transpiration stream which extend from the root to the leaves bring more rapid transport to mineral nutrients by the mass flow of water through the xylem tissue. So transpiration may also indirectly facilitate ascent of sap. Thirdly, regulating the temperature of plant. This is the most important role in keeping the plants cool. The leaf is able to absorb about 65% of the light that falls on it, 10% being reflected from the surface of leaf, and about 25% enters into the mesophyll cells. So the light energy is converted to heat energy, and in the few seconds temperature of leaf increases, which may be dangerous to the protoplasm. Transpiration is very useful to plants as it regulates the temperature of plants and prevents its overheating. So during the absorption of light, whatever heat is generated inside the leaf is absorbed by the water, excess amount of water present in the leaf, and this water which absorb the heat get converted into vapor form, so that leaves remain cool or at optimum temperature, and so it prevents this transpiration process prevents the overheating of the leaf. The cooling effect of transpiration keeps the plant from being overheated. So it is a quite important significance of transpiration, that it regulates the temperature of plant body. Next one, fourth, D, that is increase in the concentration of solute and osmotic pressure. High rate of transpiration causes increase in the concentration of solutes and of osmotic pressure of the plant cells. They increase sugar content, which improves the quality of fruit, and such fruits have higher dry matter content. So this is another one importance of transpiration. And lastly, transpiration as a necessary evil. Concentrate on the word necessary evil, because it is this process sometime may cause a death of plant, and if the process not happen, it will result into also a death of plants. So it is a necessary process which sometimes badly affect the plant body. That's why it is called as a transpiration as a necessary evil. Water is of vital importance to plant life, and yet a large amount of water is lost in the process of transpiration. Under condition of deficient water supply, loss of water by transpiration becomes very serious problem, and transpiration has been described as a necessary evil. The leaf structure with thin-walled mesophyll cells and intercellular space help to retain water, and stomata are developed for fixation of CO2. and exchange of gases through the external atmosphere. So these are some significance of transpiration, which includes circulation of water, absorption of and distribution of minerals, regulation of temperature of plant body, increased concentration of solute and osmotic pressure, and transpiration as a necessary event. That's it for today. Thank you.